all white carpet. And I'm talking about 91, 90.
Wow.
White carpet, white floor model TV, everything white in the room.
Wow.
AC blowing.
Wow.
Felt like a mall. Like when you walking by Macy's or something, you know, you go get that. Oh, let's stop in here. No, you don't want nothing, you just hot.
Right.
That's what his room felt like. And it was like, yo, from that day, it was like, what the hell is he doing that none of us out here is doing? Because we all out here using fans. Why he got an AC?
What's up? Hope you're all doing well today. Now, Jay-Z was moving like he already had millions in the bank long before rap ever cut him a check. And Memphis Bleek just pulled the curtain back on that reality. We constantly talk about Jay-Z, the billionaire mogul, Roc Nation, billion-dollar ventures, corporate alliances, and ownership stakes. But what Bleek just shared goes way beyond the boardrooms and headlines. This takes us back to Hove before the spotlight, before the platinum records, before Reasonable Doubt even hit the streets. This is about the lifestyle, the cash flow, and the mentality that had him 10 steps ahead of everybody around him in those Brooklyn projects. Bleek explained that in the late 80s and early 90s, luxury simply wasn't part of the environment. Nobody had real air conditioning set up like that in the projects. Most families had a box fan stuck in the window. People were drenched all summer in New York City's heat just trying to make it through the day. But Jay was built differently. And listen to this. Bleek said the moment he stepped inside Jay-Z's project apartment, it felt like entering a whole different universe. White carpet, white couches, a big floor model television, and cold air blasting like you just walked into Macy's to escape the heat. He said it reminded him of strolling past Macy's just to catch that AC for a second. And that's when it clicked for him. This wasn't regular. This wasn't an average project. Jay-Z wasn't surviving like everyone else around him. He was already thinking and moving on a completely higher level. Now hold up, I'm about to roll this clip for y'all, but before I press play, I need you to drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know what you think. Let's get into it.
Been knowing him as a kid.
Yes.
So it's like, and you knew that he was different. So what's your
Yes.
favorite story growing up with Jay?
Oh man, I used to get in trouble for trying to hang with Jay.
Really?
Yeah, because they was the big time dope boys.
Okay.
And I knew was different, like, because we be in the house, this is what I'm talking about, early 90s, late 80s. This is fan days. Where it's hot outside, there's no such thing as an air conditioner. AC, we didn't know what that, I didn't know what that was. All I knew was the fan, you get your little water bottle, spray it, and make it a little cooler. So that's what I knew. So, you know, Jay, his mom and his sisters and them, my mom worked, they were all friends. So Jay never used to be home. So one day, my mom was at work and I had to go to his house to wait for my mom and them to come home. And then, you know, we in the house and I'm with his nephews and stuff, and his door open. It's like you open the door, you looked in Hollywood, you close the door, you was back in Newark. Like, something ain't right. Open this door again, Hollywood, back the bricks. Something ain't right. Like, so I'm about, like, I'm telling you, he had all white carpet. And I'm talking about 91, 90.
Wow.
White carpet, white floor model TV, everything white in the room.
Wow.
AC blowing. Felt like a mall. Like when you walking by Macy's or something, you know, you go get that. Oh, let's stop in here. No, you don't want nothing, you just hot.
Right.
That's what his room felt like. And it was like, yo, from that day, it was like, what the hell is he doing that none of us out here is doing? Because we all out here using fans. Why he got an AC?
See, that's a cool story because, you know, me being younger, I don't know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know he had the dope boy background, but like hearing it, like how you known him when you was a kid and grew up with him.
Jay was the dope boys. I used to get, like, you know, I was always, people think, you know, when you grow up, when you say you grew up with Jay, they think we hung together. They don't realize he was more like the uncle.
Right.
You know, Jay, like what? 6, 7 years older than me, 8 years back then, that's an eternity.
Yeah,
you could
absolutely.
be and Jay he was always rolling, man. I'm telling you, he'd give me $100. This is penny candy store days, where I was Nino Brown in public school in elementary. Because he would give me $100 and be like, yo, Bleek, go to the store, get me a Pepsi and keep the change. It's like, this when Pepsi's was $1, not $2, $1. So I got $99. Like, I'm up.
Yeah,
no, now I'm going to school the next day buying 500 Tootsie Rolls and this. I was the man in school. That's what first taught me what VIP and bottle service was like.
Wow, okay, yeah, that was the kid version.
Straight up, had the lunchroom on fire.
Jay-Z didn't just make it out of the streets, he transformed into something the streets almost never create. What Memphis Bleek broke down wasn't only about having cash, it was about mentality. Jay-Z was already seeing beyond the block. He wasn't thirsty for quick applause, he was stacking moves that would pay off years later. And that's the layer most people overlook when they tell their come-up story. The shift wasn't random, it was calculated. He flipped that same focus into owning his music. Then he flipped music into owning businesses. Then he flipped businesses into building generational wealth. And that's exactly why his journey still resonates the way it does today. Jay-Z never froze in one chapter of his life. He kept ascending. He evolved from hustler to recording artist, from artist to executive, and from executive to billionaire investor. In 2019, Jay-Z officially became hip-hop's first billionaire by holding equity in companies like Roc Nation, Tidal, and several other ventures. That's the actual blueprint right there. Ownership above everything. And when you hear Bleek share these memories, you catch a deeper message. Jay-Z wasn't just focused on making money, he was positioning himself for an entirely different life. He was already moving like someone who knew the streets were temporary. So let me throw this to y'all. Did Memphis Bleek see early signs that Jay-Z was built for more than just street credibility? And do you believe Jay-Z's early mindset around lifestyle and leverage is what truly separated him from the rest and turned him into hip-hop's ultimate mogul? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.